engagement and public awareness, we'll explore the various initiatives being implemented to enhance security in the nation's capital. So if you are concerned about safety and security in the FCT or want to learn more about policing efforts, this program is for you. And today we're focusing on the recent achievements of the Nigerian Police Force in the Federal Capital Territory. Hello, and welcome to Call the Police on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja, a program where we engage with law enforcement experts to discuss pressing security issues and share success stories in policing. I am Tassie Omeri, your host. The program continues in just a moment. Please stay. Thank you for staying tuned. Now, before I introduce to you our guest, let's watch this background report to usher us into the discussion this morning. Okay, yesterday I visited the command and had an exclusive interview with the Commissioner of Police himself about some updates on recent happenings in the my findings. The doggedness of the FCT Police Command, maintained by the Commissioner Olatunji Disu, will ensure strict compliance and obedience to law and order. He appeals to motorists to utilize the opportunity to register their vehicles as the law demands.
Every vehicle to have a valid insurance cover. If you are involved in an accident, they will repair the other person, referred to as the third person, and they will leave your vehicle. Somebody is involved in an accident, you have hit somebody on the road, the insurance will take care of the person you have hit on the road. I think this is a very good thing for the residents of the state, for everybody in the state generally. I think this is a way of saving individuals from unexpected expenses.
While giving an update on the latest recovery of vandalized public infrastructure, the CP again warns.
We all came together to do this for the past 3-4 weeks now, and I'm happy at the successes we have been able to achieve. I'm sure you are surprised at the magnitude of recoveries we made, and we are still making recoveries. I just came back from Day, where they went and dumped manhole covers. I'm sure they did it in panic, believing that we'll come back, so they went and dumped them in a pit, and then we're able to recover them with the aid of cranes. I think it is time everybody in our country see government property as our own property. We should no longer start seeing government property as government property. Government property belongs to all of us and is a collective responsibility to keep an eye on it.
He laments the number of cases where young girls are recklessly engaged in relationships that threaten their lives, citing the recent case of 25-year-old Promise Eze.
She was bounded up, tied to the chairs, and her properties, her phone, and every other thing stolen. She's lucky to be rescued alive. Other people may not be that lucky. There's something we call in the police the buddy system. The buddy system simply means go along with somebody else. The buddy is that your friend, your pally. Tell your friend you are going to meet somebody new. Go there with somebody. That is your pally.
The CP appreciates his men for rescuing Promise Eze, who has been resuscitated and reunited with her family. He calls for maximum cooperation from FCT residents as the investigation and search continues for the abducted family in Chikakori.
Public Relations Officer Josephine Ade. SP Josephine Ade, thank you for joining us this morning. She talked about recovery of vandalized manhole covers, the importance of third-party insurance for vehicle owners, and the police response to a recent kidnap attempt in the FCT. Let's get started and call the police live on the station NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Remember, by next week, we'll be introducing WhatsApp lines where we can send messages, and then we also have question segments for you to win prizes. Remember, we're here to serve you better, and so we are bringing up these into innovations to make it more interactive with you and I. Like we will always say, security is you and I's business. So let's get started for today on the issues of third-party insurance and more. You're welcome to our studio this morning.
Thanks for having me. Good morning.
Ever beautiful and delectable PPRS to command. Okay, now you have heard from the CP, the updates he has given us. I'm sure Nigerians will be why hammering on the third-party insurance now? Why now? You know why? Well, he said it is already long overdue. So can you explain, more? Since we have enough time to do that.
Well, just like the ECP has said, I don't think I can say it better than he said it. Insuring your vehicle is a long-existing law that vehicle owners must have insurance before you put your vehicle on the road. So what we're just talking about is we have different insurance where we're looking at the third party, which is the least insurance you could get. And this, just like the CP rightly say, is to help residents. Sometimes you get to find out that you're involved in an accident, and this third party insurance only covers the other person's vehicle. It doesn't cover your own vehicle. So, but there's other subscribe to that. It's even more better because that comprehensive cover both damages. It covers yours and the other person's damages. But for those who cannot afford a comprehensive insurance, we are now saying that you should get the third party, which is the cheapest and which is the easiest one you can get. At least your insurance, and for other people, your insurance can cover that. And that insurance is about 15,000 naira. That. And that insurance is about 15,000 naira. I think now it was 5,000 naira then, but now it's about 15,000 naira. And you know what it covers? It covers damages worth 3 million naira. So
just for 15,000 naira.
Yeah. So if you subscribe to that third party or the comprehensive one, whichever one you can afford, we are just looking at it that at least the least insurance that you should get is the third party, which is the cheapest and affordable, and it can cover for the other person's vehicle. It may not cover for you, but it can cover for the other person. But if you can go for the cover for you, but you can cover for the other person. But if you can go for the comprehensive, good for you.
Okay, now that from the IGP's office has come up with the issue of everybody to comply with this directive. Like you have said, it's not a new thing. It has been there, but the need for everybody to key into it.
Yes.
And from what has been there, but the need for everybody to key into it.
Yes.
And from what you have said this morning, it's just 15,000 naira to ensure the third-party insurance. So, for the sake of emphasis, again, how can motorists get this done?
They know how to get it. You can even go online and Google it. You can get all the list of insurance that they are there online. Go online, Google it. Some even get it from the VIOs. They have insurance that are working with the VIOs. So whichever one you have subscribed, please go online and check if it is an authentic insurance. But what the police is saying, you should get at least the third party insurance. And that's what we are checking and that's what we are enforcing. And it has been going on for the past since was Saturday till today. It's on, and we've been arresting some people who doesn't have insurance, or some of them who their insurance have expired. We've been arresting them and arraigning them in court. So please, for the sake of other people's lives and others' residents, and for us not to disturb you, please try and ensure that you have your insurance.
Okay, so now we have like penalties for those that
Yes,
comply to this.
under the Insurance Act, the penalty is like 1 year imprisonment or 250,000 fine.
Just for 15,000 naira. So I think for you to.
So there are affordable ones,
yes,
and the least
yes.
one is the third party insurance. So why not get it?
Okay. So I think we have dwelt so much on the third party vehicle insurance, and I want to believe that FCT residents have heard and they would actually key into it. That is, if you haven't. Let's move away from the issue of third party insurance to the trending issue of infrastructure vandalism in the FCT. For about three weeks now, the Joint Task Force has been on a serious operations, and they have recovered from the last briefing we had items worth over 1 billion naira. Yeah, estimation, a huge sum of money, I must say. So, what other developments do you have for us this morning? Because I know that event keeps unfolding. Issue of recovery of the stolen items.
We keep recovering. The operation is still on, like you rightly heard CP mentioned in the background report. The operation is still on, and he said something there in the background. Yesterday, we went to Day, and we discovered that people are those. Is it the pantakers or the babambulas, whichever one, they were afraid that we'll come back because we continue going raiding and searching all these pantaker markets. And then we find out that they now went to dump some of these manholes in a pit where it took us the pains of bringing a crane to remove it. So they are on the run, as we know, and they are trying to cover their tracks, but we are unfolding the tracks as the operation continues. We keep arresting them, and the search of all these pantakers market, even the ones we've searched before, we're going back to search them. Although the activities remains short for now, all the pantakers market remains short. The profiling is ongoing. They are profiling some of them. I think they are still on. And we also urge members of the public, like the CP said, that government properties are our responsibility to take care of. So when you see or you cite any of these babambolas or anybody destroying government properties, please call our attention. The task force there, they are out there going about checking and monitoring all these people's activities.
Okay, thank you for that. If you're just joining us or if you're watching us, this is called The Police, live on the Unity Station, NTA Channel 5, Abuja. Remember, it's an interactive forum for you and I. You can call us. Numbers will be showing on your screen in a moment so that you can call us and be part of the discussion today. Also make inquiries or commendation or even recommendation. The officer is here, gallant. She will respond to your queries. Okay, going forward, what are the efforts put in place to even stop this vandalism in the first place? Because like the CP said, this operation sometimes they do it in the broad daylight, in the afternoon, in the morning, in the evenings. You might think maybe these people are maintenance agency people. Before you know it, they're actually stealing. And in those days, we used to feel okay, it's just babambola, it's just scavengers. In some of the viral videos, you could see that well-dressed people in a very nice cars coming to pick this up. So the syndicate, are you training them to see the end of it? Because it's like it's a syndicate.
Well, the ones that we've arrested, like I said, we're not training criminals. Those are criminals. We arrested them, we charged them to court, and uh, like I said, these operation is still ongoing and monitoring continues. And all residents of FCT knows that we've been suffering from these activities of scavengers and babambolas, who we call them locally we call them scavengers, but the other name that everyone knows is babambola. The activities of babambola usually is not illegal activities, but the ones in FCT started vandalizing, robbing people's houses, and giving information to criminals, attacking of residents, and when they remove all this government.
Okay. Hello, good morning. Somebody called.
Hello, good morning.
Morning, thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
Can you please move away from your TV set? I can see that.
Yeah, I'm calling from Abuja.
Okay, tell us your name, please.
Hello?
Your name.
My name is Matthew Usman.
Okay, Nasiru, can you please do us a favor and move away from your TV set? The voice is really interfering.
Yes, it is.
Okay, move away from your TV set for clear communication.
Okay.
Okay, please go ahead. Nasiru, go ahead.
About matter of this Babambola
Yes.
and this government vandalism.
Yes.
For my own check for around where I observe is that all those type of people that even once police arrest them with that wire. But I'm surprised they never do it when they have released the person again. You see, that kind of person is not supposed to be given a release because they catch him red-handed with that wire. You see?
Okay.
After the police arrest him.
Thank you, Nasiru, for that information.
Why they give that kind of person for bail?
Yes. Okay.
Okay,
Nasiru.
police arrest them, Nasiru, and we charge them to court. So when we charge them to court, we find out that they give them just minor punishments and they are back on the street. That has also been identified by the Commissioner of Police and his team. Okay. And I think they are working on how to give them a very stiffer punishment.
Okay, thank you. Nasiru, the PPRO is saying that you won't see them back on the streets going forward if they are caught. Thank you, PPRO. Hello, good morning. Good morning. Can you please tell us your name and where you're calling from?
Okay, Matthew calling from Gishiri.
Matthew from Gishiri. Matthew, you will have to turn down the volume of your TV or you move away from your TV. Okay, we've lost that. For the sake of emphasis, please, if you're calling us, make sure you move away from your TV set or you turn down the volume so that we'll have effective communication. Otherwise, we'll have the audio will be bouncing back, so we won't be able to communicate well. Okay, PPR, you were saying something about giving them stiffer penalties.
Yes, because that is the problem. We keep arresting them. There was a time we organized this mobile court where we arrest them and they are charged immediately. And we find out that that is not working because they were given minor fines and then they were back on the street again But with this present situation, this present operation, I don't think that is the case.
It has to change.
Yes, it has changed.
Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, ma'am.
Morning. Thank you for joining us. Tell us your name.
Welcome. My name is Godwin Wachuku.
Godwin Wachuku.
I'm calling from Airport Junction.
Godwin Wachuku from Airport Junction. Go ahead.
Yes. I want to contribute on this Bababola issue.
Okay, Godwin.
If you look all the street lights, this people has vandalized it. You know how much government spent in putting this project down.
That's true.
And these people are busy vandalizing it. I want to wonder, why do we have this kind of the people on the urban areas to be doing all this? And government don't want to do something serious about it. And we are just looking at it and overlooking it, and we are damaging government property. It's not done in a developed country.
Okay.
So we need to know what to do, and police have to speak up to know what to do on these people.
Okay.
I think that's my contribution. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Godwin. If you say that they are not doing anything, I don't know where the 1 billion worth of recovery. So
yes.
please, maybe you need to let him know.
No, I think he has not been on the internet for some time. Godwin, you could see that the police are doing something, the government are also doing something. Not just the police in synergy with all other sister security agencies have come together, sat down, and come up with a solution which for the past 4 weeks we have been on it, and we made a massive recovery. And when they sat down, they were analyzing who are the receivers first, because for them to be for them to be vandalizing these properties, packing them, where are they taking them to? So with all that, they sat down, the security agencies with the commissioner of police sat down, and they came up with, okay, they identified that it could be that is it the Pantakers, and the Pantakers officials were called. They denied that they are receivers of those stolen properties, and then the CP and his team now said, okay, what we'll do is to suspend your activities.
Sure.
And after suspending it, we started searching all the Panteka market. We started raiding, and lo and behold, it was a bazaar of recovery, which we have paraded, as you see in the. If he had been with us earlier, he will see from the background reports. You see the huge recoveries that we made, worth billions of naira, and it means that the security agencies are doing something. Godwin.
That's why I always say that if there is no market, then there will be no sellers or buyers. So they are really having a field day, because when you get it, you have readily available markets to get it there. So
yes, there must be a receiver, and those are the receivers. Now it's confirmed that we've confirmed to everybody that Pantakers are the receivers of these stolen government infrastructure.
Unfortunately, when you mention Panteka, we still know that there are people that are doing genuine business.
And
there.
that is where the profiling comes in. Came to CP's office for a meeting that day. They were all like, they are doing their genuine business. They are not involved. They are not involved. And then the CP was just looking at them. Okay, you are not involved. Call other security agencies. They sat down and they said, okay, these people say they are not involved. They are not receivers of this. Everybody is like, I'm doing my genuine business. Until when we started searching, and we raided, and we started recovering these things from Pantakers.
There will be a final solution to it, because some of these manhole covers, they pose a serious threat on the highway.
Exactly.
Causes accidents.
Loss of lives.
Pedestrians will fall inside some of these manholes. Okay, can you briefly tell us update on the kidnapping? We had one issue in Chikapuri that we're still trailing. Briefly, we're really running out of time.
Well, we are working on it. We're on top of the situation, and since for the safety of those victims out there, I don't want to be talking about what we are doing, because for security purposes, but we are on top of the situation.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, PPRO, for coming on the program this morning. I won't let you go without
giving his way from the background report, but mine is Focusing on the government infrastructure is also our business to put an eye on. So please, when you see something, the operations is still ongoing. When you see something, call our emergency numbers, call the attention of the security agencies, and we'll be there to
Pause for you that they are prompt. Can you lend your voice to that?
Yes, of course.
Let me not be
We
your
respond
mouthpiece.
swiftly to all our emergency calls. Trust
Okay,
me, call
okay.
those lines.
Okay. That's it on the program this morning. I wish we can go on, and to our callers, you can do well and be part of the program next week, Wednesday.